Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. If a husband and wife have problems, are we allowed to talk to a friend or someone about it for advice?
Anyone can talk to anyone. Yeah. Husband or wife have problems, you can talk to anyone. You can talk to a friend, you can even talk to enemy. You can talk to dear Abby. You can talk to Oprah. You can talk to Jerry Springer. You can talk to anyone to try to solve your problems. It's okay. People are doing whatever they want to do. But if you're a believer and if you have taken bayat with Shaykh Efendi, then that time I have different words for you. If you are sick, you're not going to go to a butcher to ask for medicine. If you have a car problem, right? You are not going to go to a farmer for advice. Now, if you have problems between each other, I'm talking about believers, those ones who have taken bayat to Shaykh Efendi, you're going to go to an expert who is expert at solving problems. That's what life, dunya, is teaching us, isn't it? You have a problem, you go to an expert. You don't go to anyone. So, you have a problem, especially husband and wife. Now, instead of going to Yahudi therapist, you're going to go to your Shaykh. Because who knows you better? Your Shaykh knows you. And not only he knows you and he's going to offer some advice, he will ask the one who created you and your husband or your wife to speak on your behalf to try to make things better for you. So, you may speak to anyone, but make sure the person is an expert at giving you advice. Because in these days, so many times, not only they are not experts, they don't cause you more harm. They are your friends, but they don't know what they're talking about. Yes. They're going to give you advice according to what they hear some talk show person is speaking. They're going to give you advice because they read it in one magazine, 5 ways to keep your husband happy. Then they remember what that writer is saying, and he's going to give you advice according to that, or according to his own experience, or this. But as from the expert, and these days also, especially the problems, like I said before, people have no shame. Shame is the satur, is lifted, everything open now. It should not be. So many things should not be open. Because if they are open, there's more harm is coming to you. More damage. Not good things coming to you. So, especially the problems of the husband and wife, so many times, if you try to keep it covered a little bit, not covered all the time, I know some also, they keep it covered all the time, and they're not asking for help, they're not getting help, they're just sitting on it. It's like those chickens that we have, huh? They're just sitting on their eggs, but the eggs is already rotten. They're not giving more eggs, it's not hatching, they're just sitting on it. Those ones is no good also. You have to go and you have to ask for help. The husband and the wife now. If you are opening up if you're opening up often, so many times, the problems that you're having, it's not going to help you too much. And so many times, especially in the few years, the beginning time, you're still finding ways to adjust to each other. The problems of the first year is different from the second, different from the third, different from the fifth, different from the 10th year, different from the 20th year. But if you look at the person who's going through from the first year, he thinks that this is the most important. This is the most, all the problems is the most vital, the most serious problems, the most dangerous problems, big problems. But fifth year down the road, and when you look back and you say, these are not problems. These are problems we made to ourselves. Isn't it? 10 years later, you say, the first year problems and the fifth year problems, those ones were not problems. Now, we understand. Now we look. So, if certain things are opened up too much, so many people, they don't understand you, and they try to offer some help, it becomes worse. Go to those ones who are able to help, and maybe those ones who are able to help, the sheikhs, maybe they're not even going to say anything. Maybe they're just going to smile, or they just tell you to be patient. Maybe that is enough. Because what they're doing is they're asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help them, to open their way. That time, there'll be more real help coming to you. Assalamu alaikum.